In 3, 2, 1, smile legends. Good, one more, 3, 2, 1, give us a flex. Hey, there we go, well done, well done. Hey, Greg, what's your team? You fucking smashed that bad boy, that was horrible. Thanks so much for coming. Have a great weekend.
Oh, hey. Let's go. I love that our conversation is about erotic Peter Pan. What are you eating?
Mine hasn't come yet. I'm getting a breakfast burger, as per usual.
I got the peanut butter acai bowl. That's a kind of similar. Yes, that's same. Yum, that looks yum. Thanks, boo. Wait,
That into your tummy.
oh, it's like the big feet in the morning. Oh, she's on, she's on. What's up, guys? Thought we'd do something a little bit different today. Thought I'd riff on you. To be honest, I was actually gonna do this like outside in a nice little park spot or whatever, but now that I've got here, like it's been raining like on and off every 5 minutes and like there's still dark clouds hanging around, so with the cam I just don't think it's gonna be worth the risk. And also my poor roomie is on night, so we're just gonna smash this out in the car. The purpose behind all of this is really just updating you guys on how it's been post-show. It has been a week, almost a week, since the state show. I guess in that time I've had plenty of time to process everything. I'm on to the next phase, but I thought I'd give you guys an update as we move forward. From the beginning, like waking up that day, I definitely felt like we were bringing a softer look. I couldn't see all the definition that I had seen previously, or that I was kind of envisioning, I guess. But with like the recent post from Tyler Mannion and just like general talk about the criteria, we're kind of thinking maybe we should go a softer look rather than coming in too hard and being marked down for that. But obviously didn't work out in our favor. Waking up that day definitely felt like a softer look, but I was getting a lot of reinforcement that no, this will be the look that they're looking for. Awesome. I did feel a bit uncomfortable then, like to be honest, but I was kind of still a bit like, oh no, like we should be okay. Rock up there, felt like a bit like, yeah, like I had like a bit of excitement and stuff, but I was pretty chilled, to be fair, like leading into the day. And then when we got to the venue, like I saw like how lean the other competitors were and everything, and I was still like a bit like, okay, no, we'll be all right. This is kind of what we want. Like I spent a lot of time watching the crowd. It was a really, really big day. I got pretty tired. And when we went out the back to go over our posing, just kind of check in with coach, see how we were traveling, she did these shots and I had a look at the footage she got. As soon as I saw it, like my back pose especially, I knew we'd missed the mark. I looked pretty soft, guys. I think what got me the most is like I have been working really, really hard on bringing my glutes up, and I think that I've done a pretty good job with that, like with the time I've had, and I couldn't see them. And it hurt a bit then, and I got a little bit frustrated. Admittedly, I did react a little bit to that. I was trying to fix up my back pose, pushing harder, like to overcompensate for that, which didn't look great. Shit. Poor Morgan got ushered in to try and help, but by that point it's just like, well, like what can you do? But I really appreciated her coming around trying to de-escalate the situation, which was cool. And then by the time I got on stage, because we had a record number of competitors as well, I was waiting backstage for quite a while. Everyone started trickling out. I wasn't on until the last open category. I was kind of twiddling my thumbs backstage, really, like, you know, did some meditation and everything, but like by the time I finished that, I still had hours to go. After I did that posing outside, I was pretty rattled by that point, to be honest, guys. Like, because it was a bit like, well, missed the mark. Like, not that I checked out or anything. Like, I was still eager to have a good day. I just knew that today wasn't aligning with the win. And I think that was just me being logical though, which I'm not mad about. Like, I think I like responded in a pretty good way. It's pretty difficult when you've got this vision of how you want your physique to look, especially after so much work, and you don't produce that. Like, I know it's under there, like you can, yeah, like it's an odd feeling. The other competitors made it like pretty fun though, like we were just having a laugh and things backstage. And then when I went on, I still tried to, you know, like bring some sass and things. The judges gave me a red hot crack. Like, they moved me around so much and like really gave me a fighting chance. But as soon as I kept moving out more and more and more to the sides, admittedly, I got rattled again. I knew that the package I was bringing was not worthy of a placing, which is so fine. We just missed the mark and conditioning. These things happen. You figure out what looks best for you, and that's fine. I am competitive at the end of the day, so like getting like moved out of it, like it did shake me a bit. And also, so random, in Australia we normally do the posing routine first, but this time we did the comparisons first. So I think even that just kind of threw me off a bit, because I had this whole scenario played in my head, and that's just my adaptability. So that is a lesson learned as well. I'm not like overly upset with my performance. I think I did okay. I was a bit shaken up, but like other than that, I'm not mad about it. I know I can do better, but I'm not mad. And it was really interesting because as soon as I walked off the stage and I was walking around the back, and then instead of going back around to line up with the others, I just went straight out the door because I wasn't expecting a placing either. Like, because I already switched in my head. I'm like, okay, I got work to do. Like, I went into that automatic mode. And it's actually so funny as well, because last year I had a similar experience in that we didn't bring a condition enough package to States. But last year I had a bit more of an emotional response. But this time I was very logical, and I just came off and said, well, that wasn't it. All right, we know what we've got to do. It was really interesting as well, because there was almost like aggression in me as well. Like, I was just like, oh, like pumped up, like ready to go, like, oh, like that was frustrating, like I don't want to do that look again, like that was hard to hold that on stage. Tiara was a little bit more upset, I think, like she was asking like what happened. It was a lot more of an emotional response from her rather than myself, which like just shows how much she cares. And I really felt that for her, but like at that point I was just full I was just full like, no, we got work to do, like there's no time to be sad. It was really, really interesting turn of events. There was no sadness. No sadness. Last year when I competed and I didn't get the results that I wanted, there was sadness and disbelief, lack of understanding, I guess. But this time I completely understood what happened. But what did make it amazing is when I came out of the backstage area, there was my mum. Like, I'm an adult and my mum came and she stayed that day. And that day was her father, my grandfather's birthday. I wanted to do that show for him. Like, to be fair, I think I still brought the sass that he brings. She was still there, despite it being her dad's birthday, which meant so much. And also, I had my friends there. They were... We've made like this amazing little community where like we're all little fitness junkies that go to work. They were so supportive and had so much respect for me despite how I place. I felt like I came out a freaking winner, which is so sick. I did not have that last time. That is wild. Like, as soon as I stepped out on stage, I had people cheering. Last year, I remember when I walked out and they called my name and it was pretty quiet. I did not have the community backing me that I do this time. Like, that felt amazing, guys. Far out. That was freaking cool. Out of the whole day, that was the win of the day. Was even like people that I had only met that day that came and approached me to say that they've been following my journey, that they've been inspired, like that. Oh, that makes me emotional because I didn't have that last year. Like, I love that I've been able to create this community around me. And I like to think that's because of the energy I put out, that people of the same energy are being attracted. Which is really, really cool. Really cool. I felt G'd up after that. And that was literally because of, one, I knew I had work to do. And two, because I had so many people backing me. And they could see my potential. And it just makes you, it reassures you because you're like, well, at least I'm not delusional. At least these people can see my potential as well. One thing that I've also been thinking about as well is the timing of things. I really, truly believe that the universe will deliver, but not when you intend it to. It won't happen when it's, you know, the right timing for you. It will happen when it needs to. I don't think I was meant to place at States. Don't think I would have had the same response from the community when I came out. The amount of support I got was just incredible, guys. The amount of connections I've been able to build from that. And also, if I were to be that conditioned, especially as a natty, would I have been able to hold it till nationals, which, to be fair, is like the bigger competition? I don't know. And I won't ever know. Just trust that it was not meant to happen now. I think being able to let go and just accept that that is my reality at present gives me so much power moving forward, and it allows me to move forward as well by being able to let go and just trust that this is happening for a reason. Has been support, but there's also been a bit of like, oh, like, I'm sorry that you didn't place, but honestly, guys, don't think I was meant to. Hell, I've done it before, I can do it again. You think I would have learned the first time? There were more lessons to be learned. And I think this was meant to happen because I obviously hadn't learned everything that I was meant to learn last time either. Been some big changes moving forward as well, that I can assure you. I can give you more details later. There's still a lot of moving parts and details that I have to sort out, but I can assure you that there's been some big changes because of that. One thing is we've changed our peak week too, so that's really exciting. And I'm chasing more conditioning, obviously. No more mock peak weeks or high carb days or anything until actual peak week. So we're just grinding, which is really fun because I have been talking about how easy this prep has been. It is nice to just grind. We were worried, we were holding off, but now we've kind of been given the green light to, nah, you can push. You can keep pushing. And that's pretty sick. That's where I'm at post-show. It's a pretty sick place. Not gonna lie, feels friggin' awesome. I'm tired, but in a good way. I know that there is magic happening. I love this prep. I love this life. I love the lessons that I'm learning, and I love this freaking community around me. I'm a pretty lucky girl. That's all I have for you. I hope you liked my riff. I hope it makes sense. And I hope we can bring something really special to the stage next time. We'll just keep leveling up until we get there. Until it is the right time. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep working. See you next time.